This is going to be a short session, but it's a topic that is going to be incredibly important for many of you. And that is why it is harder to lose fat as an older and or smaller woman. Not impossible, just harder. Our bodies go through a lot of changes. You know this. Changes in metabolism, changes in hormones, and changes in how our body composition can all impact our ability to be able to lose fat as quickly as we maybe once could. All of those things play a really important role in terms of how we can manage our weight. So let's dive into these different areas, but also importantly, some strategies that can help you. First off, how it makes it harder as an older, smaller woman to lose fat and to maintain weight. As we age, especially after menopause, our estrogen levels drop and testosterone increases. That can lead to an increase in body fat, especially around the middle, around the belly. It can also mean a decrease in muscle mass. And in fact, this is what will happen if you don't train and eat well in order to overcome that loss in muscle mass. These changes not only impact how we store body fat, but also how efficiently we burn it as well. Next, let's talk about metabolism. So, as we age, our base metabolic rate decreases. This means that we burn fewer calories, we expend less energy simply at rest. That means it can be more challenging to lose body fat, or alternatively, it means that we actually are able to put on body fat more easily, especially if our dietary habits don't change. It's why I hear all the time from women, I'm eating in exactly the same way as I used to, or I am dieting in the same way that I used to, but I'm just not losing fat, or indeed I am gaining fat. Effectively, the things that used to work just don't anymore. Finally, body composition changes can make a big difference as well. So muscle mass decreases, fat mass tends to increase. And since muscle mass uses more energy and burns more calories than fat, this can significantly impact our ability to lose fat. There are effective strategies that you can put in place to still lose fat and gain muscle as an older, smaller woman. Firstly, focus on strength training. Building muscle is key. So incorporating strength training into your routine not only will increase your muscle mass, it then means that you will expend more energy at rest, and it is going to boost your metabolism. Prioritize protein. So as we age, our protein needs actually increase in order to maintain our muscle mass and support it, or indeed to increase our muscle mass. So as we get older, we actually need to eat more protein. You should be aiming to include high quality protein sources for every meal and every snack across the course of the day. That could be lean meats, that could be dairy, that could be legumes, those could be plant-based proteins, but we should be aiming for protein to be included in every meal or snack of the day. In fact, it should be the first thing that we think about. Stay consistent. Consistency is absolutely crucial. It's about making small, sustainable changes that you can stick with over time. Now, as an older, smaller woman, it is going to take you longer to lose fat than it would do if you were a guy who was 6'4" and 100 kilos. So you're going to be in this for the long haul. So whatever it is that you're doing, it has to be sustainable. You have to be consistent with it, and you need to be appreciative of that. And the next thing, stay active. You need to be incorporating daily movement into your routine. That could be walking, that could be gardening, that could be dancing around the kitchen. It doesn't matter, but you need to be upping your daily activity levels. We burn and use far more energy through the small things that we do every day, our everyday activity, than we do through a big training session. So increasing those things that you can do every day, that everyday movement, is absolutely critical. It will not only help you maintain a healthy weight, but it's really important for mental well-being as well, and really important for giving you energy throughout the course of the day. All of these things All of these things will help you lose fat as an older, smaller woman. It might just be harder than it was in the past, but not impossible. There are plenty of older, smaller women in the squad who are proof that if you do these 4 things, that fat loss is absolutely not just possible, but also you can maintain it as well. What have they done? They've done these 4 things that I outlined. They are strength training regularly, at least twice a week. They are prioritizing protein in their diet, and they've made significant changes there. Not in one foul swoop, they have built it up over time, but they are eating protein throughout the course of the day. Their diet is much more protein rich. They are consistent and they are incorporating movement into their day-to-day far more than they have done before. Do those 4 things and really it is possible to lose fat as an older, smaller woman. You've got this.